All right, this is Precious Carol. Welcome to day 3 of our social media challenge. Okay, so you guys have already gone through day 1 and day 2. You know about targeting your audience and you know about getting all of your stuff set up so that you are prepared for our 30-day challenge. So I'm going to drop the link to this in the description so you don't have to worry about that. But you do want to make sure that you actually use this. So we're going to zoom in a little bit because I can tell that you can't see. There we go. All right. So we're going to work on content calendar creation on day 3. So what do we do for that? By now, you've already audited your online presence and honed in on your target audience. With this foundation in place, it's time for us to start on one of the most essential tools in social media, the content calendar. Now, consistency is key in the digital world, but it shouldn't come at the cost of quality. Well, with the help of our content calendar, you're going to be able to ensure that you're delivering valuable, engaging content at the right time. So today, we're going to map out the different types of posts to maintain a diverse and engaging feed. So, step number 1 is we're going to plan our month. We want to visualize the month ahead. So, are there any special events or holidays or milestones that are occurring in the next 30 days? And you're going to use these as an anchor point around what you can actually create as far as your content is concerned. And then we want to categorize the posts. So, diversity keeps the audience engaged, and a certain predictability also assures them. So, setting categories for each week, your followers will have something to look forward to. So let's go through our checklist. We're going to start with a weekly promotional post. These are your bread and butter. So whether you're launching a product, offering, or discount, such as maybe like a marketing deal, a travel deal, or you're just showcasing like what you offer. Maybe you are part of the voucher program and you do BOGO trips like I do. Then these posts remind your audience of the value that you bring. So remember that your promotional doesn't have to be pushy. It's just aimed at providing the value in every post. We also want to think about customer testimonials. Word of mouth in the digital era is going to come through testimonials. So you want to share quotes, you want to share stories, or even short video clips of happy customers, really excited about what you've provided to them in the past. These can be your friends, your customers, your family, because this not only builds trust, but it also is going to create a sense of community. Then we have our behind the scenes content, where we're going to peel back the curtain and give your audience a glimpse of the magic that happens behind the scenes. Whether it's a day in the office and making of a product or a team celebration, this content is going to humanize your brand and create a deeper connection. So, what does that mean for us as travel agents? What that means is you can do a day in the life of a travel agent. So I don't actually currently do that. I love this suggestion. It's really going to help me in my marketing because it's going to allow them to humanize who I am and what I'm about. And they can connect with me on a personal level, which means they're going to really want me to be their travel agent. So, your content calendar is going to transform the often overwhelming task of daily content creation into a more manageable and strategic task. So that way, you're going to be able to find that this proactive approach is not only going to reduce your stress, but it's also going to boost the quality of your output. So you can use your own template or the next page to lay out a roadmap for the month ahead. So we're going to use this content calendar. Again, the template is in the description to jot down some ideas to keep your posting schedule consistent and ensure that nothing is missed. And we've already started some of it for you. So as we're planning out the month, it's going in order. So like behind the scenes, customer testimonial, and a weekly promotional post. So let's go ahead and deep dive right onto Google and say, let's go back to our day 3. We want to make sure that we offer a weekly promotional post. Okay. What are some weekly promotional post ideas for travel agents? All right, let's see what we got going on over here. Bum, 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 bum. content ideas for travel agents on social media in 2024. Love this. All right, so destination highlights is number one. As a travel agency, needless to say, your job is to bring people to their final destination, no pun intended. Use this content bucket to showcase the numerous destination travel packages that you may have. Use high quality visuals that tell a story and draw the audience in. You want to take the chance to creatively explore how you can present all your destinations to the audience. And here are some tips. So they have popular destinations so that it's easy to highlight the adventurous and popular destinations with the right picture and caption. They've got off the beaten path destinations, which is a variation in this content bucket itself to post about lesser known travel destinations that your agency arranges trips to. So the catch is that they're equally beautiful and maybe a little less expensive. So this will bring out look, here as well, bring out client testimonials, what we just covered, through travelers who have visited the destinations. Repost images and videos that capture the beauty of these places, making them just as desirable as popular destinations. All right, like for example, Grimwald is a calm and serene alpine village, a gem hidden in the Bernese overland of Switzerland with budget accommodation and stunning mountain views. It makes for the best travel destination if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of your daily life. Let me go ahead and make sure that I copy this link and add it into our template. Let me go ahead and add a text box there so that this will be right here for you. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And for my paragraph text, I'm gonna put some ideas for the month. There we go. We get a little bit bigger, so I know you guys can see it. And then I'm gonna add a thingy that says here. With arrow. Okay, there we go. All right, so we want to do a weekly promotional post. So let's go back. All right, so destination highlights. So popular destinations and off the beaten path destinations. So I'm going to come back over here to my content calendar and I'm going to take let me just stretch that out. Oh, 20. There we go. All right, so destination highlights. Actually, I don't really like the way that's showing up, so I'm just going to remove it. And I'll add a new text box. I'll put popular destination. Popular destination. There we go. All right. And I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to put promotion. All right, so I can add this here. And since it's every week, I can just duplicate that. There we go. All right, that way it's weekly. Easy peasy. All right, so then we have popular destination. Now let's go back into our thing. We want off the beaten path. So I'm going to come back to my thing. I'm going to duplicate this one. And for this, I'm going to say hidden gems. All right, let's go back. All right. Travel tips and guides. So travelers are always looking for tips and guides that can come in handy during their travel planning. Now that's already part of our list. It says in here that we want to make sure that we're adding like guides. I mean, that was good. So they're always looking for best social media content idea is to talk about the best times to travel to specific destinations, must visit spots in famous cities, and some cultural etiquette to look out for. So let's just break that down into small segments. So we're going to do travel tips, must visit spots. Travel tip Tuesday. And do like a travel tip Tuesday. So I'm just going to put this randomly on there, but you guys will understand. We can change it for the month so that it matches. But we'll just okay, so we've got travel tip Tuesday. All right, I like that. And then we want to make sure that we have a side text box. Tuesday is going to include travel to specific destinations, best times to travel to specific destinations, must visit spots in famous cities, and some cultural etiquette to look out for. So we want to make sure we add that into this so that we remember. All right. I'm going to add a page. Little map. Okay, so we want a breakdown of the ideas that are listed on the calendar. Okay. As a matter of fact, I think I'm on the wrong one. So I'm doing this one. Yep. All right, so let me just pull this over there. As a matter of fact, okay, so this is on page 16 or 15. Let me come over here, add a page, add a page. I can just come to my projects and I can refresh this. Okay, I've got the link in there, and for this, I'm going to come to my projects. And I'm just going to pull those pages. There we go. Oh, that was day one. Okay, day one, day two. There we go. Okay, so for this, I'm going to click save and I'm going to close it. So that way I can come over here. All right. I need to copy this. Social. Okay. There we go. I want to do. Let me paste this right here. Okay. All right. So we got that, and now I can go ahead and delete these. The other page didn't pull over yet, which is fine. All right. Breakdown content ideas on calendar. All right. So we're going to zoom in real quick. And for Travel Tip Tuesday, I'm going to duplicate that. I'm just going to drag it down here. And I'm going to make sure that I copy that sentence again. So that way we have notes on what Travel Tip Tuesday is, because I don't want you guys to forget. Now, I don't want to forget myself either. All right, so let me just move that down and make it small. Okay, so I like this. So it says travelers are always looking for tips and guides that come in handy during their travel planning. All right, so in short form content such as reels or stories, you can post useful packing hacks, essentials to take, and what to ditch. Share information on the official documentation required, such as visa requirements, travel insurance, and other travel related paperwork. Okay, let's add that too, so we can remember. Because you don't want Travel Tip Tuesday to turn into something that's not supposed to be. Let's paste that. Okay. All right, so let's go back. Now we want promotions and deals. Marketing your travel agency is never complete without showing your target audience your most attractive point. Once you've got them hooked on the rest of your content, bring them in with special promotions or discounts valid only for certain amounts of time. Make the discount special by choosing specific destinations, the number of people, or defining a demographic. For example, a lover's vacation to Paris is likely to attract newlyweds or long-term couples. Share last-minute deals or off-season discounts to really compel your potential traveler to act. Throw in holiday packages or special event tours to showcase your customers that you have some exciting things planned even after they reach their destination. Oh, nice. Okay, I like last-minute deals. So we're going to go back up here. I'm going to take that, I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to put in there last-minute deals. All right, so I have that, and I'm going to duplicate that a couple times, at least 4 times per month. We'll do it every 5 days. So the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and we'll do it on the 5th. Now we have this behind the scenes, so we're going to duplicate that, and we can do that a couple times a month. The 7th, the 17th, and the 30th. Okay, good, 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 good. And it even has behind the scenes on here. Share behind the scenes photos or videos of your team planning and arranging trips for clients. This allows your audience to see you in the element and build trust with the brand. It also showcases the hardworking and passionate people behind the brand. Okay, we're going to copy that. Come back over here and we will duplicate this. Drop it right there. And we'll put behind the scenes. and paste it. Okay. That way we have a memory. All right. Reel the audience in by posting about the history and values of your travel agency. Talk about how the brand began with the vision of one person or a small bunch of people. Compare it to where you are now, how the brand has grown, and highlight some important milestones. Bring your team to the spotlight by sharing the stories of every team member. Explore their favorite destinations or their most memorable travel experiences. Ask a few members to drop in a pro tip at the end of every video. Ooh, that's so cute. Let's make sure we add that. Yes, love it. Okay, so user-generated content. The trick to good user-generated content is that it must look natural and unprompted. While sharing client reviews is a must, often client testimonials might look crafted, like a forced Google review. It's important to encourage your clients to simply tag you in their posts about their travel. Feature natural-looking photos and experiences on your social media platforms. One of the early steps in deciding which travel agency to choose includes how much the agency can be trusted. So this is going to depend more or less on the experience of existing or previous clients. In addition, you can run a photo contest related to a specific travel destination. To make things more interesting, you can also run a fun story contest related to travel experiences. I like that, but that sounds a little bit more complicated, and I want this to be simple, so I'm going to skip that one. Number 6, spread informative travel-related materials. This is one of the best social media content ideas that expert travel agents follow. Instead of only promoting your travel destinations and client testimonies, post relevant information about the travel industry. Any updates with visas or other related documents can help first-time travelers gain reliable information. In addition to that, you can make long-form contact using IGTV lives, which I have maybe that's Instagram lives. I don't know what that is. Share travel tips, frequently asked questions, and engage new travelers in conversation. These materials will help people plan their trips better and make them more aware of how to make the most out of their travel experience. Furthermore, it's also going to create brand awareness for your business and increase your website's organic traffic. All right, so we can just call that travel news. All right. And that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they made it sound super fancy, but travel news. We can do that 3 times a month. So I have it on the 8th. I have it on the 23rd. I guess I can do it on the 13th. I mean, this is really working out. We only have 3 spots left. Oh my gosh. Okay. Run campaigns and promos to attract more customers. You can also use social media to promote discounts, deals, and packages for your customers. This will give them incentive to book through your business. So we can run a campaign or a promo. I like to do the vouchers, so I'm just going to do that. Run a voucher campaign. If you don't have a voucher campaign, then you can also just like run a promo instead. We do that twice a month, the 12th and the 22nd. Generate travel manuals. Go the extra mile, and along with offering your customers a travel destination, create an easy-to-follow itinerary. If creating an itinerary seems to be too much, it's always a great idea to create manuals or brochures with some must-visit sites around the destination. Throw in some tips and tricks to make the most out of their trips, too. You can even include photographs and videos to help them make the manual even more engaging. I'm not going to do that. Join forces with influencers. Influencers can be an excellent asset for your travel agency. Partner with influencers who have a large following in your niche. Use their social media presence to promote your services and destinations. This helps in not only reaching a wider audience, but also instantly falling into their good books. When you collaborate with well-known and trusted influencers, their audiences believe their reviews and experiences. In addition, influencers can create content that is engaging, feedback and opinions from their followers, and help you evaluate your services and make improvements. That's good to know. I'll keep that on my list. Engage with feedback and opinions. To drive engagement to its highest, get in conversations with your followers and customers. Ask them for their opinions or references. Use social media smartly to get feedback and use the information to improve your services. As a flip side to this coin, also show appreciation to your customers and other followers who engage and build relationships with them. According to a Harvard Business Review study with TripAdvisor, it found that once hotels started responding to reviews, they saw a drop in the amount of short negative reviews. Furthermore, when customers feel valued, they are more likely to come back and use your services again. So we can put like ask questions, ask audience questions. So we'll do monthly poll. All right. So I still have one thing left on this calendar. So let's go back to it and see if there was anything else that we can add. We have behind the scenes 3 times. We had travel news a couple times. So we can just add another travel news. Bam. This is dope. Okay, so we're running a weekly promotion. We've got popular destinations, hidden gems, travel tip Tuesday, last minute deals, behind the scenes, running a voucher campaign twice a month. We've got a monthly poll, tons of travel news. We've got one time a month for customer testimonials. This is looking good. I am loving it. All right. This is great. And we have a little cheat sheet. All right, so our day 3 is pretty much done. I hope that you guys learned something, and I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording so that I can hop into recording for day 4. But while you're here, I'd like to thank you for watching. I want to make sure that you guys keep in mind that I love doing this content, and it would be great if you could just like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever time I post a new video. This is Precious Carol, over and out.